He believes in himself totally, so if you can all humour him to the bit today, much appreciated. Thank you very much.
The one you've been waiting for. Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Amos, Simon's friend since school. And for those of you who do, I'm sure you need no introduction. To begin with, on behalf of the bride and groom, I would like to thank you all for coming on this joyous occasion. I'm sure you will all agree Kelly looks absolutely amazing. And Simon, you are definitely punching above your weight. The bridesmaids all look gorgeous and have done a great job in helping Kelly look as fantastic as she does today. And so thank you to the bridesmaids. Simon and Kelly have put a tremendous amount of effort into planning this wedding, and I can only hope that apart from this speech, everything else will have exceeded their expectations. After Simon granted me the huge honour of being best man, I decided to do hours of research on the internet and found some really good stuff. In fact, I read that the best man speech shouldn't last longer than it takes the groom to make love. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. and Mrs. Obviously, I'm only joking. I discovered the purpose of the best man speech is to sing the praises of the groom. First problem, I can't sing, and second, I can't lie. Well, what can you say about the groom? We met aged 8 when I had the misfortune of showing the newbie around school. And unfortunately, I never managed to get rid of him. Growing up through the years, we've had a few memorable experiences, and the edited version includes joyriding in Whitson Woods, and parking up an old rusting Honda Acclaim a few minutes before the police arrived. Making flamethrowers from Lynx cans and subsequently singeing each other's hair. But look at him now. Good looking, intelligent, witty, athletic. I'm sorry mate, I can't read your writing. Joking aside, I've learnt some lessons from Simon. Lesson number 1. The best way to check if spaghetti is cooked. The best way to check if spaghetti is cooked is to throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. After testing this theory on numerous occasions in Ibiza, 1830, David, do you remember it well? I can reliably inform you that it works. But it can also have the ability to anger the Spanish cleaners. We nearly got shut down. Lesson number 2.
Yeah, I think that might have been more to do with you.
Lesson number 2. The primary goal of the education is to make it last as long as possible. And my God, Simon, I think you have the world record. I think Lesson number 3. When drunk and needing a leak, choose your location carefully. A local Norwich waterway with CCTV coverage and a keen police presence can only lead to one thing: 5 very scared little boys.
Can I interrupt that? You also have a tendency of using kettles in hotel rooms, don't you, Amos?
But of course, this is not what today is about. It's about Simon and the love of his life, Chelsea. Hey! The football team, mate, it's not a football girl. Kelly is beautiful, intelligent, caring and generous, a true lady who deserves a great husband. Lucky Simon got in there first before she found. On a serious note, I'm sure you'll all agree Simon and Kelly look great together and have found the soulmates in each other. I mean, in life it's difficult to imagine Romeo without Juliet, Ant without Dec, Tom without Jerry, Hansel without Gretel, and of course, Simon without Ken. And now some words of wisdom for the happy couple. Establish who's boss early on, and then do exactly as she tells you. It's important to get on with your mother-in-law. A friend of mine hasn't spoken to his mother-in-law for 2 years, not because he doesn't like her, just because he doesn't want to interrupt her. And I'm sure you'll all be pleased to hear, in conclusion, I spent the last month worrying about this speech, but the point of it all hit me yesterday, and that is, nobody else could stand where I am right now and feel more proud than me to be able to represent Simon on this most important day of his life. On behalf of the entire wedding party, I would like to thank you all for coming and to sharing this wonderful occasion. So may your love be modern enough to survive the times, yet old-fashioned enough to last forever, and a toast is yeah. Would everyone stand and toast the happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Rogers?
Yes, Mrs. Rogers.
Thank